Today we're going to be spectating Warzone Solos and testing out a new headset that's supposed to make Warzone's audio better. 2 weeks ago, Corsair reached out to me, wanted me to test new products for you guys here on the channel. Because we are competitive gamers and because we want to go out there and have the edge against everyone we play against, they just felt the necessity to come to me because I'm always complaining about the audio, like most of you guys. Now, disclaimer, I've been utilizing their keyboard for 2 weeks. It was just a test, but I have now mained it. This is my main keyboard. This is actually the grip that goes to it. I can't really lift it up because it's attached by a cable, but their K70 Max is the best keyboard I have ever used on the market. And I'm not just saying that. I literally retired my other keyboard. It's now my streaming PC's keyboard. And the other one, well, it's sitting on the floor. Now let's talk about the headset because a lot of you guys are wondering, can you actually hear? And the answer is absolutely. First, I want to talk about the comfort. This thing right here, and I have no hair, so I have no extra padding, but the floating band is seamless. It's so lightweight. I honestly was scared when I opened this package because normally lightweight products usually means cheap, but no, I couldn't have been further from the truth. This thing is not only the lightest headset I've ever had the pleasure of using, but it also is quality. This thing is built by the gods. With this headset, you get 65 hours of battery life without needing to charge, and that is big. If you guys watch my streams, I have to change the battery in this every 6 hours. It's annoying. All right, let's wrap this up. The headset's amazing. I love it. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. But what really elevates this headset to new heights is the software. The software I'm talking about is called Sound ID, and what it does is it gets your custom personalized hearing preferences and it tunes your headset based off that. So if you hear less in one ear or more in the other, utilizing the software on PC, it will actually tune it for you, which is a huge plus because with my other headset, I had to go into the settings and move the equalizer bars, and I don't know any of that, and most of you guys don't either. Why make our lives harder? We're just gamers. I've already tested the audio in the game. I'm giving this a solid 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I've only spectated a few games and played a few games with it. I want to give it a little bit more time, maybe a few weeks of real testing before I really bump that 9.5 to a 10. I will have an individual review video on this headset once I get a little bit more testing with this thing done. Make sure you guys at least just go check it out, do your own research. The link will be in the pinned comment as well as the description below. But enough talking, let's test this thing out. If you guys are on console, of course, you can't do the custom tuning, but out of the box, it is one of the best headsets I have had probably ever, to be honest. And again, I still am kind of a fanboy for the Astro A40 TRs, but this headset, in my opinion, blows out the water, not to mention the band. It kind of has a floating band thing going on. But yeah, so far, the audio is good. The gunshots are amazing. I feel like I can hear clearer, things are crispier. We haven't had a situation yet where I could hear footsteps, so let's wait. I mean, of course in the gulag, but all right, so today we're gonna be spectating solos with the new headset, really just testing out the audio, seeing how good it is, and really just testing this with you guys. So I can tell you guys if this is a good product or not, but again, out of the box, dude, I'm very impressed, very impressed. Now, while he's looting, he needs to be looking out the windows. He's not even concerned with anything around him. He can be pushed from any given moment, he can be pushed from any given direction, any given moment, but he just doesn't care. But he's rocking the crossbow, so I do respect it a little bit, I'll be honest. He's got a durable gas mask, tacked out crossbow. He could have bought this. You think he actually bought this? All right, we have the portable buy. So this, of course, alerts us that there's a team here or a player here. Let's see how he approaches this fight if he hits this. Are you just gonna stare at him? Our audio sounds good so far. Working his way up right now, just sprinting through, trying to find the next enemy. Why are we getting distracted, brother? You're on the hunt. Let's see what happens. Remember, he's slow walking right now, but he was just sprinting through. So if he's got a Corsair HS80 Max, he probably hears us sprinting towards him. Yeah, so far, I mean, I already like this headset better than the one I'm using now. And I haven't even been in a situation where we needed to really sound whore. The problem with this game is like the airstrikes, when people hit you and armor breaks, those audios are so loud. You have a tendency to want to turn down your volume because it really blow your eardrums out. But with this headset here, of course, we haven't had an airstrike or anything, but with this headset here, I just don't have that necessity. I mean, I'm maxed out right now. I never run my volume at 100%. I'm usually around 70. And again, the reason for that is with other headsets that I've used, man, that loud bass just hurts your eardrums. And that's the problem too with this game, is the fact that there's a lot of audio going on. The louder audio will always override and kick out the smaller audio, meaning the footsteps basically won't even exist because the other audio is so freaking loud. We have a boat coming to the right-hand side. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can. I would imagine you could hear it. Remember, what y'all hear and what I hear are gonna be completely different. So if I say I hear shit and y'all don't think I'm crazy. But your boy's stuck in this loot. I figured he came over here to buy, but I don't think he knows what the buy station looks like. Did he just wait? I kind of looked away for a second, but did he just pass up a UAV? I think he did. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, you saw the enemy running to the right-hand side. Let's see if we can hear him as we get closer. I heard a trickle of footsteps, but he's so far away from us. I don't want to really amp it up yet. Damn, I can't believe I didn't see the enemy literally cross right in front of his reticle. That's wild. All right, the gun audio sounds amazing too. It's not super loud. Again, I'm running at 100% right now, and I don't feel like my ears are bleeding. It's very immersive. It's different. All right, but your boy's stuck in loot. We have $20,000. He's just looking for stuff. Why? I don't know why. There's a buy station there. If you want things, you can just go to the grocery store and get yourself some. It's crazy, bro. It's nuts. I'm telling you, there's just so many people, and you can tell. And I know not everyone watches YouTubers or streamers. So the people like R Smooth, he's probably never seen gameplay before. He's probably never watched other people's gameplay before. So he has no idea what to do. But again, from like a common sense aspect, man, like what do you think the money's for? You know, what do you think that little shopping cart on the mini map is for? Again, okay, see, let's recap. He's got his weapons. He's got a durable. He's got a comms vest. He's got plates. He's got. He doesn't have a loadout, but I'll be honest, I don't think this man even knows about a loadout because he just left that thing. He's just picking up guns. In fact, he dropped the Scar, which is a 5 attachment, and it was a decent build for these weapons. All right, we are approaching a stronghold site. Now, these strongholds, normally strongholds aren't camped, normally. But this one here, every time I run by it, there's usually a team at this one. So I would avoid going on that as much as possible. I respect the slide canceling in the street. Look at our Smooth though. Instead of just like running and bouncing from cover to cover, look at all the buildings that surround us on the left and right hand side. He could have ran to the gas station from the mall, or he could have gone further out and ran from building to building. But instead of hopping from building to building, which is cover to cover, he's just running out in the open, not giving a shit. He's not looking at the hill to his left. He's not looking down towards the stronghold. He's just looking at where he wants to go. There's no reasoning in his head. There's no game plan going on in his head. He's really not thinking, to be honest. And battle royales require thought. This isn't like an RPG or other games where you can kind of sit back, relax, get your feet up, and just This game is it's very hyper competitive. You're gonna run into players that are way better than you and way more sweaty than you, that have nothing better to do than shit on players like you. God, I said you a lot. And what you want to start doing is just utilizing your brain, man. And here we are to loot again. I think he's just doing intel the whole day, to be honest. This is the second one he's done. You know what? To each their own, man. To each their own. There you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am blown away, though, why he doesn't have his loadie. This is way better than my SteelSeries headset. And again, no shots at SteelSeries at all, but dude, for half the price that one cost me, this is just night and day difference. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to watch a movie on this thing tonight. I mean, the audio is that good. It's very immersive. Very immersive. Skyrim comes out tonight. I think I know what I'm doing. All right, player coming up. I'm starting to hear his footsteps now. He was a little farther away, so that's pretty good. All right, nice little aggression from R Smooth. I was not expecting to see him move, much less chase down a guy. But yeah, so far that was great, man. Our footsteps, you can still hear them, but they're not as loud as the enemies, which is good. You know, a lot of headsets, the ones I've used, it seems like my footsteps are always louder than the enemies, dude. I don't know much about sound and audio design and things like that, but it definitely seems more balanced. All right, I do hear an enemy coming up on our building right now. Edge of gas is coming in too. I only hear one, but there he is. I heard another enemy though. The guy in front of us was shooting, but I swear I heard more footsteps outside. All right, this is gonna be the test right here, boys. All right, here we are spectating call, laying prone. I think we're gonna be held unless that guy ran away. I don't hear him anymore. Come on, brother. Come. Guys, if you have a gas mask, that's all. There he is! Yo, the audio is goated! Holy shit. No way! All right, moving on. Dropping Deuces out here with 2 kills. And again, we already kind of knew that people were going to be there anyway, even without the audio, just because, again, it's edge zone. What's being pushed out, which is half the map. Of course, people are going to be rotating to you, and I don't think we're alone on this edge either. So let's see what your boy gets into. More people really need to watch YouTube videos. I'll be honest. You can learn a lot, like how to build a gun in Warzone. It's a very valuable lesson. A very valuable lesson. Crouch walking in the open. Thank God they can't hear us. If only they don't have eyeballs, then we're safe. Look, crouch walking upstairs or when you're in a building, you know, I hate it, but I get it. It does make sense. This shit here, no. Also, guys, auto tac sprint, man. You either auto tac sprint or you just tac sprint yourself. Either way, make sure you're tac sprinting. I don't know why people instinctively, and I was the same way when I played PUBG. I feel it. I don't know why instinctively as players we feel like we're safer if we're not sprinting. Maybe because we feel like we're living longer or we can see more. I don't know, but it couldn't be further from the truth. Just as long as you're just tac sprinting and you're looking around, your sides, your front, checking behind you every now and then, you're better off, way better off than you are slow walking or crouch walking. Not even debate, not even close. All right, so the game was frozen and I don't know what happened. Apparently W killed whatever the hell that dude's name was that we were spectating. All right, but definitely rocking a much better loadout. Now I haven't used the Cronin since the nerf. I don't know how good or bad it is. You guys let me know in the comment sections, please. I wish I could test out both headsets at the same time because I really don't know what can hear what. See, a situation like that too, I'm surprised the enemy wasn't playing the back side of the building. Instead, he trapped himself inside. Even if Simtexes didn't kill him, just the fact that the enemy, we could have just pushed up in the doorway and shot him is kind of crazy. Play both sides of the outside of the building. Why is that? Well, when you're inside, all you can see is through the doorway. That's it. So if he pushes you, you can't really do much. You're already vulnerable. If you're playing the sides of the back, then as he pushes, you can shoot him on one side, and then if he starts shooting, you can transition to the other side. You have a lot more room to play and hopefully survive the fight. Got UAV up. I don't hear footsteps. I hear a lot of other shit. Damn, son. Let's go. All right, so far still a huge W. Oh shit. Your boy W playing smart though, utilizing the rocks as cover as he gets in engagements. See how he rotates this though. All the buildings are safe. The buildings are going to be preferred. But I guarantee the building's already held right now, so there's really no reason I pre-rotate's a little late for that. And to be fair, he's out here getting kills, and that wasn't his mission in the first place, and I'm okay with it. I want you to always pre-rotate, but if you're out here slaying out and cleaning up the edge, just keep focused on what you're doing, as long as you're not in a stupid position. All right, now this is a point of 2 options. Pre-rotate to the building, get the high ground, play the high ground, or play the edge. And the reason why I say or play the edge in this situation is because the buildings that have the high ground are still lower than the mountains behind us. Because if we get this rooftop right here, right now, and there's a guy on that hill, he's going to have an advantage point on our rooftop. So technically, even though this is high ground, the ridge on the edge is still higher. So you can play either one. It just depends on your accuracy and how decent you feel as a player. Okay, I'm surprised we're actually sitting here looting. We need to be looking around. We know there's another enemy. There's the vehicle right there, sitting on the edge. Okay, now, yeah, now I would go to the rooftop because this is, at this point, the highest building. Look at this. Look at the vantage point. Look at the high ground. Look how well it does. This is why I recommended this building and not the buy station building. We're gonna go ahead and transition to this building. I don't agree with that at all. Again, we're giving up the high ground. So if an enemy goes to the high ground and we can't see them and we don't shoot them, then we now put ourselves in a horrible position. Several footsteps going on. We've got the one in front of us. We have one to our left as well. Things are getting intense. W in a 1v1 situation right now. Getting beamed through the window. This is another reason why holding this is bad. We're lucky the enemies don't have drill charges or Simtexes, because when you pop up, you have 3 windows. Plus, if you're on this side, you have an extra window as well, staring right at you. And again, behind us is hella vulnerable. The enemy wraps behind us, like we wouldn't stand a chance. So basically, these two guys are fighting. The third player, he needs to be rotating behind us right now, but he's not. 1v1 situation, ladies and gentlemen. We have a durable gas mask. This is a very easy win for W. Now the enemy could play this ridge and rotate to the next zone without us even knowing. Look at how it just dips down in front of us. But instead he decides to go prone on top of the vehicle. What? Dude, play the ridge, use it as a heady, and get your ass to zone. That was the best option. Not laying prone on a car. What's wrong with you? Guys, really hope you enjoyed the video. Check out this headset. I will leave a link in the description below. I am a fan, 9.5 out of 10. The link to this headset will be in the description below, as well as the pinned comments. Make sure you guys check it out. But y'all have a good one. Until next time, good luck in Warzone. You're gonna need it.